Hi, greetings to all. Today I am going to give you a video on what are the things you should carry while taking your baby outside. This video will be very useful to you if you are not having a prior knowledge of the things you should carry while taking your baby outside. So kindly watch, subscribe and share it with your friends. So the first thing could be the food. Always you should never forget to carry food for your baby. My doctor has prescribed her to give Cerelac and Lactogen because she is a very little baby, and I will be always storing this Cerelac and Lactogen in a container. Why I am storing it in a container with this cover is it has been mentioned to store it like that. You can see that we should not put this powder into the container, but we should store it along with that cover, right? So you can cut the edges of the cover in order to put them in the bowl or something which you are going to serve. Then you have to keep them as it is in the container, right? So this is how you have to store the Lactogen or Cerelac for your baby. Then please feed your baby as per the doctor's prescription, or else some elders who are in your house. Then I will be carrying a bowl and a spoon in order to mix the Cerelac for feeding my baby, because you can't find a bowl or spoon in the place where your baby is immediately or else urgently, right? Then I will be carrying 2 feeding bottles. One long feeding bottle for water. Please take a long one because water will be not enough for her. Then a feeding bottle for milk. I will be using them separately because sometimes a baby will hesitate to take water in the bottle which you used to feed her for milk, because it may have some stinking smell, or else you should clean it properly by using some good soaps, right? Then I will be carrying 2 small tumblers in order to prepare milk for her. So this will be very useful to me because you can't find a tumbler to mix the milk, and also don't prepare the milk in advance because it may get infected with some germs. So whenever you need to feed your baby, prepare it at the time and feed her immediately after the milk has been cooled to the room temperature. So while carrying the water, you should boil the water and you should cool them to the room temperature, and later then you can feed your baby. Then I will be carrying this pack of wet wipes. These are very useful to me because once I took my baby to my neighbor's house, at that time she has spitted some food from her mouth, which I has given before. So at that time I couldn't find any waste clothes to rub the floor, and she has given me one. But at that time I realized I should carry a wipe for my baby because it is having some fragrance, some good fragrance, and also it is having some disinfectant. So it will clean the floors, and even it will clean your baby after she has spitted or vomited something. So you can carry wipes for her, wet wipe. Then I will be carrying a gentle and as well as a thick towel, because sometimes your baby will be feeling sleepy and she will be lying on your shoulders and your bones will hurt your baby at that time. So during that time you can just put this towel on your baby and cover her like this and make her feel comfortably like this, right? I can't show you my baby because she is sleeping right now and I don't want to disturb her. Then I will be carrying a wet hanky as well, because sometimes your baby will sneeze or else have some cough. So during that time you can't wipe it with a wet wipe because it is already wet and it will even make your baby get cold. So that time you can use a dry hanky to rub it. And I will be carrying a diaper for my baby if I am going to make her sleep during night time, because during night time they will urinate frequently and it will disturb their sleep. So it is not mandatory to use it throughout the daytime because it may also cause some rashes because it will produce some heat. So during that time you can exchange, during the daytime you can exchange the briefs whatever she is using and at a regular interval, and once you have noticed that she has urinated or else when some poo, so during night time you can use this because it will not disturb their sleep. And also remove it or dispose it regularly because it will cause some rashes to your baby if your baby has when some poo or urinate in this diaper, right? And I will be carrying a carry bag. So when your baby has when some poo or urine in this diaper, you can't dispose it in the place where you find. And also if you can't find any dustbins there, then you can use this carry bag to carry the diapers, and you can dispose it once you have returned to home, or else once you have find the dustbins. And one more carry bag for carrying the wet clothes or else the clothes which has been sweated. Sometimes my baby will be feeling some high temperature and her body would be sweating a lot. So in order to make her feel fresh, I will be carrying a spare dress for her to exchange it at that time, and I will put that dress which has been sweated into this carry bag, and I will be disposing it, or else I will be washing it after returning to home. Then about the dresses, so I will be carrying one sweater, one full sleeve sweater, because sometimes the winter the climate will be very cold and she can't feel comfortable in sleeping at some places, so I can carry a sweater, full sleeve sweater, and as well as a full pant for her, right? Then a muffler, of course, so in order to cover her hair with in order to protect her from cold, so you can use this mufflers while carrying her outside in order to cover her ears like this. Then I will be carrying a small home, because my baby has a long hair, even though she is a 9 months old baby, and I used to comb her hair with this small home. These homes are very soft, and for babies they are having some peculiar and as well as specific homes, and because their edges will be very soft and it will not hurt them. So it is available in all baby shops, and if you can't find one, you can get it from online as well. Then as I said, my baby is having long hair. I will be carrying some clips in order to tie her hair, thereby they will not disturb her by falling it on her eyes, and also some hair bands to tie her hair. And of course, saving the best for the last, I will be always carrying medicines which are very mandatory, and you should carry the medicines whatever doctor has prescribed to you. So maybe I will not show you the medicine which I am giving to my baby, because it may influence you and you will give some wrong medicine to a baby, right? So I will not show you the name, but for some people who are watching this and can't understand English, they can understand the things they should carry. So this is a medicine, so you should carry it for your baby, because at that time if your baby is having some stomachache or else cough or else fever, you can't immediately catch some doctor or else find some doctor and get the medicines, right? So it's very mandatory to carry medicines for your baby. Then one thing I have forgot, so that is this cover for tying it around her neck. So whenever I am feeding my baby, I used to tie it around her neck, so thereby she will not spill her food on the dresses whatever she is wearing, and I will finally feed it to her like this. So it will protect her dress from spilling of foods. So these are the things I used to carry for my baby while I'm taking her outside. I hope this video will be useful to you, and now you will get get a knowledge on what are the things you should carry, even if you are a father or else a mother or anybody who takes care of a child. I hope this video would be useful to you. Kindly share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.